What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you. And welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. Today in the parking lot, we have some Matchbox Collectors. A few new and a few old. This one is a fairly recent one. This is the BMW M5 European police car. Then we have the Texas DPS police car, Gangster. Over here, this is an older one I've had for a minute. This is the BMW E30 M3 Shell race car, Gangster. Been sitting on this one for a little bit as well. This is the Toyota Supra. This is the Advan livery. Beautiful. Boom. This is out of the new mix. This is the Corvette C4 body style. Excellent. And then, of course, the anticipated and highly sought after slant-nosed 1988 Porsche 911 Turbo. Yes, sir. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into these and do our review. First up, boom. The BMW M5 Police. If I'm not mistaken, this is a German police car. Beautiful deco on here. You got Police back there on the rear bumper. Matchbox rear license plate. Tampoed up taillights look good. BMW badge. We'll take a look at the side. We got Police down the side with the yellow accents, blue stripe. We got the fender vents. That's classic on most M cars, if not all. The Matchbox Collectors do come with rail riders, so this is a rubber tire on a plastic wheel. They give it a little bit of like tread pattern on the outside shoulder there to make it look like it's treaded, but in reality it's a slick. Mirrors on the casting, that's a super plus. We get some lights up here on the top, obviously because it's a police car. Left-hand drive. We'll take a look at the front. Beautiful tampoed up headlights. We got our Matchbox front license plate, classic BMW grille, BMW emblem, and the Police there on the hood. So, excellent. This is plastic base, riveted together, no hook casting, and decent detail for the exhaust and drivetrain down underneath. Next up, boom, Texas DPS car. This is Gangster. Having lived in Texas, I know all about Texas DPS. Probably one of the toughest state patrol / state trooper that you will come across, at least in all of the states that I've traveled or lived in. These dudes do not play. They don't mess around, and they're everywhere, bro. Like everywhere. I feel like there's more of these than there are like regular city cops for every city, but this one is a metal base, so that's super sick. Dual rivets, no hook casting. You got your Texas Department of Public Safety badge there on the door. Texas Highway Patrol there. State Trooper. The classic black and white livery on the car. Lights up top. We'll take a look at the front. They gave us two like strobe lights and then the red and blues on the outside. Tampoed up headlights look great. The hood looks amazing. And then you get this nice push bar on the front, which is really sick. That's super sick. That's really dope. I do like the black wheels with just the centerpiece that covers like the lug nuts. I think that's an excellent touch and depicts the car very well. Mirrors on the casting. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if Matchbox has ever released this casting before, like if this is a redo or what. but this is the first one that I've purchased personally. Rear tampered up taillights look great. State Trooper, you got a rear license plate, nothing special on it. And then you get like the rear lip spoiler that you would get on an SRT. Yeah, you do get an SRT Hellcat badge there. And Charger over there. And then Dodge in the middle. Gangster. This thing is sick. Mostly I got this, A, for the nostalgia, because like I said, I know all about Texas DPS. And 2, for diorama purposes, this will be excellent. I have some officer figures, so we'll be using that for sure. Next up, boom. The BMW E30 M3 in the shell livery. Gangster. This is sick. Excellent. So you get your shell and branding and livery down the side, your number plate, E-Rally. We got some more sponsors down here on the kick panel. Matchbox branding there, shell. Again, Rail Riders with the white 5 spokes. Kind of a cheap wheel. So Matchbox Rail Riders are nothing like Hot Wheels Rail Riders. They're not nearly as nice or realistic looking. So this one will be getting swapped out with some Hot Wheels Rail Riders, probably a white aero disc since it is a rally car. This one has a plastic base with dual rivets. Great drivetrain detail all the way back from your transmission through your drive shaft back to your rear differential, and then excellent exhaust detail coming out as well all the way back to the muffler. Beautiful. Tampered up taillights look excellent. BMW badge, M3 badge, Matchbox branding again. This spoiler kind of looks cut out from here, but if you look at this from the front side, unfortunately they did not cut it out. But not a huge deal. The casting does come with mirrors. Take a look at the front. Tampered up headlights look great. Classic BMW grille again. Shell branding. And this one has opening hood feature. Gotta be honest with you, that's not one of Matchbox's best detailed engines. Actually, might be one of the worst. But at least it does open, so it is what it is. Next up. Boom. The Toyota Supra in the Advan livery. Beautiful. This is, I think, the second or third time they've done this in this casting for Matchbox. Not in the Collector series, but they do have this casting for mainline with plastic wheels. This one comes with the same cheesy wheels that we saw back here on the E30. So this one will definitely be getting swapped out as well. Probably some white wheels. I just got to decide what looks best on here. But I'll definitely be swapping this and slamming it out. Possibly even doing a set of higher end wheels depending on what I have that might fit or look good on this. So we do get a nice tampered up license plate back here, Toyota badge. You do get tampoed taillights even though they're very close to the body color. We'll look at the side here. You got some branding, your Advan livery and branding down the side. Mirrors on this casting. We'll take a quick look at the front. Tampered up headlights look great. Toyota badge there in the middle. Your GR Gazoo Racing branding there on the hood. And then, of course, Advan and Yokohama branding there as well. Excellent. Next up, boom. The Corvette C4 casting. This is excellent. I don't know if this is a new casting from Matchbox or if this has been out for a while. No moving parts, no opening hood doors or anything like that, but this thing is sick. So Hot Wheels also makes a couple C4 castings. One of them we looked at in our last video with the MTV livery. And then they also make one in like an older, I think it was either like a black box set or something that's a little bit nicer with the Grand Sport livery on it. But this thing is really, really sick. Really, really cool. I plan on wheel swapping it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with Rail Riders or some high-end Securas, but we'll see. But this does have metal base, dual riveted, and Rail Riders, of course, and then some good tampos up front, Corvette badge there on the hood, nice tampoed up taillights, Corvette branding in the middle, and your ZR1 license plate there. So this thing is sick. Super happy to add this. And last, but in no way, shape, or form the least, boom. The 1988 911 Turbo Slant Nose. Yes, sir. Let's go. So first time I saw this was on Mr. Derek's Honest Diecast live stream. He ended up finding one of these and opening it, and I was hooked at that point. I was lucky enough to walk into my grocery store about a week ago, literally just going in to grab some stuff that we needed for dinner that night and a couple other things we were low on. Always check the toy aisle. Walked in, there was one of this, there was one of the C8 Corvette, and there was one of the Texas DPS. Picked them all up. So super happy to lock these down as early as I did, because these are just starting to hit. We get a nice Porsche badge there in the front, and then headlights in the down position with some venting behind. Tampoed up turn signals down on the front bumper. We do get mirrors on the casting. We got some venting back here before the front fender. Nice wide Porsche turbo over fenders back here. Some venting for the air-cooled engine. And then beautiful taillights back here with turbo badge there on the rear engine cover. Exhaust detail you got here and there, nothing too crazy. Does have real riders, of course, and this is a plastic base. Wait. I take that back. That's a metal base. Sick. It does have a little bit of weight to it, but I thought maybe... Yeah, metal base. Excellent. So some good detail down there as well. Beautiful. To my knowledge, at least from what I heard, I think Porsche only made like 50 actual slant noses in themselves, and then the rest that you see are all conversion kits. They've all been converted to slant noses. So excellent. This thing is beautiful. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about the openings today. Kind of the first time that we've ever done like a full Matchbox opening. But these are all great castings from Matchbox, and all of them will be wheel swapped in one way or another, whether it's real riders or some high-end wheels. So again, maybe we'll knock those out and bring that back for another show and tell episode. But let me know down in the comments which one of these that we opened today was your favorite. Which ones are you on the hunt for? Which ones have you found already? So thank you guys again. If you haven't already, please don't forget to smash that like button. We appreciate you tuning in, sharing your time with us, and we'll see you guys very soon on the next one. One love.